Yo, stop, please. Q,
Yeah.
knowing what you know now,
Yes, I absolutely would. I would have just chosen differently.
like the person,
Yeah.
you
That
think that
that
like the deciding factor?
yeah, that because that has
Mm.
been one of my biggest regrets is that I had my son with the person that I had him with. And it's unfortunate for him because he had to suffer through a lot of that shit, unfortunately. So yeah, I just
Yeah.
chose
So
Hey,
anybody
I'm
else
happy.
say
I'm
no?
happy. I'm
Oh,
happy you said that shit, Q.
oh, my bad.
I'm happy you said
Go
that
ahead,
shit,
bro.
Q. Now I just wanna. I'm happy Q sat here and said she wished she could have chose another person to have a child with. And a lot of people don't be saying that, and they need to say that shit too. You got to be more disciplined when you having sex with people. Word up. I know I might sound like a fucking old man or teacher, or whatever, teaching sex
I
ed, but
agree.
you got to be more disciplined when you get between them sheets, or you run into situations like what Q talking about right now. Dead ass.
Yeah, I
True.
agree. I agree. I agree with her. This shit cute. Al, oh,
Okay.
I just want to get Alex. So
So I
you
don't
don't
have
got
any.
no. Mm-hmm.
What were you saying here?
Well, you don't got no goddamn kids. So what you think?
I don't have any kids yet. And that's just by choice. But I
Yeah.
think, and I do want to be a mother eventually. But I think on this conversation, I love what Bub said. Being mindful of who you have your kids with. I always hear parents say, "I love my kid. I love my kid. I love my kid." But would the experience have been different for you if you were more selective with your partner? If you honed in on those red flags that were there initially, didn't take care of one, or he wasn't financially stable at that particular point in time, you know, there's so many methods to prevent. And I don't want to be the sex education person here, but there's so many methods to prevent you from having sex. Like, what I mean, not having sex, from having children. Like, why choose the struggle?
Mm.
And granted, there's things that happen in the world, it's not safe to go to the grocery store, to church, or bring your kids to school. Like, that's something that would be of a concern to me. But I know for me, in wanting to, I wanted to make sure that I was financially stable. I'm fortunate enough
Mhm.
that I'm in a situation where right now I've been with my husband for years, and we know, okay, like, we want to be parents. So I
Yeah.
was fortunate enough to be able to pick my partner and also to wait, because I was product of a single parent family and we didn't have money. There was a lot of struggles. I made a decision a long time ago that that's not something that I ever wanted to experience. So when I see my friends going through it, my empathy only goes but so far, because you chose that person.
Mm-hmm. Word. Go ahead, Mary.
I think I'm kind of with Adrian on the part of having one kid. But honestly, if I did have the one kid, I wish I would have had my children earlier.
Mm.
So I didn't have my first child until I was like 26, 27 years old. So
What's
I
wrong with
feel
that?
like, huh?
What's wrong with that, Mary?
I feel like I a lot of the things that I have to teach my small children now wouldn't have even been questions to them back then. Things that I can barely explain, like men that look like women, women that look like men. Like I wouldn't have had to done that had I had my children earlier. Say like most people I know straight out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Saying like
I
12,
see. Yeah,
13. I'm
Oh
saying like
man.
17, 18, 19, years old. Like
Yeah.
I feel like
we.
I feel like having to have older children now, it's easier to kind of explain what's going on around them.
But you would have struggled at that age,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
26, 27 is a good age.
Mm.
And it is, but I'm saying with the way society is now, it's
Oh,
there's a lot of extra shit
prep.
that I have to do now versus what I would have had to do had I had them younger. So explaining things to an 8, a 10-year old, now especially boys, it gets complicated because not even I have the answers for them.
Okay. I see you still like in terms of just focusing right on the kid. You'd be able to prep them better if they were older.
Right. Right.
Okay. Yeah, but your life would have been a lot harder because we are less settled at 17. You know what I
Right.
mean?
It would have been harder, but I mean, kids are always going to be hard, especially when you never had one before.
But money make a difference.
Definitely.
You know. Let me read this super chat real quick. That's cute. Women still leaving marriages and choosing single motherhood. It matters, but we don't know these chicks going RTO. Use the kids as pawns 10 years from now. Guess he's saying you could vet and get married, but he's saying I guess the chicks still just be bugging out. and you try to do all the vetting you can, but then they hit you with a honey bun, I guess. Mike, let me know if that's what you're saying. I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah, he's saying that chicks going to, you don't know how they're gonna act 10 years from now, which is true. Babies change people.
So he's talking about
be perfect, and then they have a child, and it's their first child, everybody's first child, and then everybody up shit's creek because it's everybody's first child. Nobody know what to do, so everybody trying to run.
Who wanted the final thought on this bad boy?
I'll take it. I wanted to tap onto just what Love said. She, it's a different level of worry with these kids, but I also think it's a different level of love. Like I didn't read I know all of us have looked into our kids' eyes and been like, it's like you almost feel insane for loving this person so much. You dig what I'm saying? So it introduced me to a different type of, a different type of love. I still have the same worries you have, but like I look at these kids and it's, it's just the way it makes me feel. And to Mary's point about the extra shit, I think it's all relative to the time, Mary. Like I'm sure our parents had those same fucking, those same like, I gotta, I wish I had them earlier, so I don't gotta, whatever was the height, at the heights in their upbringing, and when we were in that phase, they had that same like, I wouldn't have to have taught this extra shit is gonna continue. I guess your kids are gonna have the same extra shit. It's just gonna be a different level, when they get to that point. So that's all.
Yeah. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. Definitely hit all the links in the description. We got merch, we got the podcast, all that good shit. All right.